I'm going to have to figure it out and find out how to stop doing this. Because if anybody know, let me know. Leave it in the comments. I just got this phone. This is an iPhone. And in the middle of me talking, it just comes up like, take a break. This bitch be trying to tell me what to do on my own damn phone. I paid for the phone, right? But this shit keep being annoying. So if you know how to get this off, leave it in the comments for me, family. Okay? I was like, bitch. All right, but yes, people be trying to send all kinds of things towards you, not realizing who they sending shit to, right? So I'm talking to some gods and goddesses that know how to manifest. Or Spirit is telling you that it's time for you to get into your manifestations, because some of you all were born to do magic. You're not supposed to be born over here. You wasn't born to be slaving around, okay? All right, so let me finish reading. All right, so it says here, the high priestess, okay, she's the physical embodiment of the divine feminine. The goddess in human form, she has many names through times and space, but her essence has remained familiar, fierce, powerful, and disciplined. So in many traditions, pre-Christians, the high priestess was in charge of the spiritual religious order. Now, we said that already, okay? So now let's skip down here. The high priestess, she is joined by a black cat representing the Egyptian goddess Bas, who protects her from lower energies. And she stands strong in her glory and power, okay? Now, you have to protect yourself from lower energies. Because when you have this gift, it's always someone watching, lurking, and they're going to try to come after you. Because they think that they can destiny swap with you, right? Or they can try to stop your destiny by throwing all kinds of different things in your way to try to keep you from being who the divine called you to be. You are mystic, whoever I'm talking to, with the capacity to connect with energies that go beyond the human senses. Within you is a force of magic that is directed by your will. So there's an opportunity right now, whoever's watching, thank you for coming back, family. My phone did that stupid thing again. I'm going to correct it. Or if you know anyone that know how to do that, it keeps coming up, take a break. That's what's going on with my phone, okay? So it stops me and stops the live. So I'm going to have to somehow figure out how to get that off. But Spirit is saying to someone that you are mystic, whoever I'm talking to, okay? You know you're different, all right? But you have the capacity right now to go beyond the energies, to go beyond the human senses, okay? Spirit wants you to get into your intuitive energy. Within you is a force of magic that is directed by your will. So there's an opportunity for you to rise up at this time, but it requires dedication and discipline. And you're going to be guided to look at what you are working on or the situation before you and determine where your priorities lie. So if you're unable to figure that out, you must use your intuition. And that's what we're talking about right now, family. And your discernment to focus on what will bring you closer to your goal and the happiness of everyone involved. So when this card arrives, it's also important for you to check in with your intuition. That's what we're talking about, intuition. That's how you're going to get there. But you got to quiet yourself on the inside. You can't be worried, okay? You can't be thinking about what everything, is in you, all right? And so peace is another card Spirit is talking about. That's why you have to stay in peace, right? People going to be trying to agitate you. People going to try to make you jump outside yourself and slap a hole, right? But you can't slap a hole this time. No. Because the hole that you're trying to slap is trying to get a reaction out of you. You got to chill. You got to get back into your peace. You got to put that bubble of peace around you. And you got to know and look at what's before you and be an observer, not a reactor, right? Observe the room. Observe. What is it that you're working on? What is it that the divine is giving you or moving you towards or telling you got to do in secret? You're supposed to move in silence. right? And you can't be telling everybody how you're going to move, because once again, the divine feminine energy, the high priestess, she moves quietly, all right? She's disciplined and she's focused because she knows somebody wants to come for her crown. She knows that somebody is competing. So she uses her intuition, because sometimes people are fake as hell. Not sometimes, all the time, right? Yeah, they'll be smiling in your face. They'll be acting like they help you. Oh, girl, yeah, you got that picnic. Come, girl, I'll come on and help you on your wedding or whatever it is. I'll help you, girl, put it together, girl. I ain't going to charge you nothing, girl. I'll help you do. And then the whole time it's your whole enemy. It's somebody probably that's already sleeping with the man that you with. And that's not, I don't even know why I said that, but that might be somebody's story. People is fake as fuck, right? That's why you can't look at their faces. That's why you can't trust what they're saying. You got to look at what they're doing. Yeah, you got to look at what they're doing. All right, let's keep moving. Spirit, I'm ready. Thank you. Spirit said trust. It's no time to be nervous right now. You strong, whoever I'm talking to. Stay in that. I'm your sister. I'm here to encourage you. I'm here to encourage you. I'm not here to knock you down. We got enough of that shit in this world. We got to win, family. I don't know why people be hating so bad to see somebody else win. Everybody gonna have their time to win. Sometimes you got to encourage the first person and then the next person. Everybody gonna win because of the mindset you have and the heart you carry. If you got a mindset of prosperity, of wealth, you know you're gonna win. It's enough for everyone, because the universe is not small. The universe is abundant. The divine is not in a box. The divine is abundant. But it's like, where's your heart? What do you really want it for? Is it for it so that you can show it off? People be wanting shit for the wrong reasons, family. They be asking for the wrong thing. And the divine don't give every time what you want. Because some people would destroy themselves with their very desire. Because look, Spirit gives somebody something like, oh, I want this amount of money. Oh, divine, I want that. And then the Spirit give you that to you, right? But you don't even know the first thing about no financial literature. You don't know where to put it. You just be spending it. People coming after you. Oh, my TV just broke down, and my electricity, we about to be put out. And you just be giving out money to every person that come. They didn't even like your ass before then. They didn't even like your ass. Not everybody like you. Even your neighbors. They was like, turn on the music. But then now they like, hey, Johnny, hey. Because everybody know you got paid. Yeah, and they know you gullible as hell too. Right? And they know that they know that whatever they need to say to you to get what, that's how people are, family. And the next thing you know, you broke and in debt. How you broke in debt and God just gave you $1 million? Because you didn't know. You didn't know. That's why spirits sometimes don't allow us to go forward. Spirit make us wait until we get more understanding, more knowledge, more wisdom. Who I'm talking to right now, you are strong. Because you are resilient. Spirit is telling me to tell you to trust and keep trusting and thriving. Let the haters hate. Let them anticipate, but they cannot participate. I don't know, that was good. Yes, I'm not really, I don't be, yeah, that was good. So trust and thrive. Trust and thrive. Keep moving forward. Okay? All right. So the animal ancestors coming up, and that's the stag, S-T-A-G. That's the energy of the ancestor that is coming up for you right now. The stag has a message for you. You know, whenever you see an animal that comes up, we believe that in our culture, that it is the ancestor that is a message. So whenever you see any kind of animal come up, look at the spiritual meaning of what that animal means. And that is the message that animal came to show you. Because animals are spiritual beings too. Right? A lot of times people overlook it. That's how the kind of society we live in. We live in this off-balance society where it's pushed more of power, money, wealth, step on this person, you know, narcissism and technology. But then when it comes to nature and it comes to life, joy, family, and love, creativity, and art, and inspiration, magic, they disregard that because they destroying nature. The stag says, come alive and thrive. Stand in your light and glory with grace and majesty. The stag card brings graceful and powerful medicine into your life. The stag, with his crown of antlers, known as the king of the forest, and is a totem that brings protection in challenging times. So Spirit is telling you, you are heavily protected. Yea, though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you will fear no evil, for thou art with you. The divine is with you. Spirit said, my rod and my staff comfort you. I prepare a table before you in the presence. In the presence, they got to watch. Yeah. Of your enemies. Keep your heart light. Yeah, don't let somebody else, what they're doing to you, how they treat you, be a heaviness on you. That ain't your shit. Give them back their shit and keep your heart light. Continue to keep love. Continue to be happy. Continue to be like a child, like in your energy, because that's where your creative energy come from. Continue to explore, adventure, want to live. Don't let somebody else's rotten apples come over and stagnate your life and have you looking at life like everything is this. No, because you can co-create what you want. If that's what you want to co-create what you want, I know you don't want to co-create that negative ass shit. But that's what they want, because they want to keep you stuck. That's why you have antlers, to keep them bitches back. To say, get back, bitch. Get back, bitch. Back up, bitch. You see what I'm saying, family? Because if you don't, there are those that want to come in and stop the whole process. They want to take your joy. They want to snuff it out. They want to leave you in disparity, worry. They like that kind of shit. They're happy. They're happy. That way they can put it on Channel 5 News or whatever fucking news program, because they love to show negative ass shit anyways, because they like to keep your ass depressed. That's what they like. Sad, depressed, and not going nowhere. Right? Okay. But Spirit is telling me that it's an opportunity for you to thrive. This is an opportunity for you to thrive. Okay? All right. So what's going on, Spirit? Oh. Okay. Yes, his Spirit is telling you to protect yourself, because see, all right, in the Native American tradition, or the indigenous tradition, the stag is greatly loved because it's like a deer. You know what that's what I'm talking about. A stag looks like a deer. It provides the people food, the material, the medicine, drums, rattles, smudge fans, all of these things, but they're always being hunted. You know what I'm saying? You may feel that way. That people see that you're abundant. People see you very useful, and they want to hunt you and find you, and they want to use you. Right? Okay, keep your strength and your dignity and your poise. All right? It also represents fertility and sexuality. Maybe it's an opportunity for you to explore your sexual side with spiritual integrity. I said it. Spiritual integrity. Have spiritual integrity. Because sex ain't sex anymore. Sex is an exchange of energies, and sex is a way that people will bind themselves and attach motherfucking demonic Jezebel-ass bitch energies. And the next thing you know, your ass will be out there horny, and you'll be in the motherfucking grocery aisle with the cucumbers and stuff. Okay, let me stop. I'm telling you, she'll mess you up. She don't come to play. And she everywhere. She everywhere, right? I'm trying to tell you, guard your spiritual integrity, your sexual energy. because they just want your energy. They are harvesting energy out here in this bitch. They not just, oh, yeah, baby. You know, No. That's just the forerunner. That's just the forerunner. The forerunner is there to talk all of that candy in your ear. Get you to loosen up, come down off your goals. They're trying to get you to come down, goddess. You got to stand your spiritual ground. They want to get you to come down. See, now once the forerunner come in, they got a whole coven attached to them that's harvesting energy, sexual energy, off of goddesses and those that are in leadership positions. Yes, the fuck they are. And then the next thing you know, you tied to it. Somebody got your ass on the altar, trying to dry up your money, trying to cause car accidents, trying to come out. I'm telling you what's going on. It's true. You say, oh no, she crazy. Oh yeah, well let me be crazy. And let me be crazy and tell you the truth. Okay, Ruth? Let me be crazy and tell you the truth, Ruth. Because that's what's going on. That's why I'm telling you, protect your energy. Have you ever slept with someone and then after a while, you start feeling real tired, real drained, nothing goes right in your life, you be sickly, and then that bitch, you look over there and they looking all good, shining, glowing, getting all the jobs, getting all the money. Yeah, they got your energy. That's why it always have been, there used to be temples. That priests and priests would come together with the goddesses of the temple, and they would have a sexual union, because energy is more, sex is more than just sex. That's right. Be careful. Okay? That's why we got the antlers up. Right? Because spirit wants you to protect your. Okay, so you have an opportunity to thrive right now. So trust in all that you have to offer, all your gifts, your strength, your power, and make the most of it. Go for the gusto. You ain't got time to play. You didn't come down here to play. Use your strength, your power, whatever you can do. You got wings to fly, fly. Okay? If you got a very strong intuition, use that bitch. Okay? If you got the power to break through the cement walls, we doing it all. We're not hiding nothing. We're not hiding our gifts. We're not pretending to be normal. We don't want to be normal. Okay? We're using our supernatural gifts supernaturally, and we are not in a line to this bullshit. We don't want to be. Poof, be gone. Okay? No, we stepping into the truth, because that's what you try to bury. But she's coming alive. And she's not coming alive to take over. She's coming alive to balance. The divine feminine energy got to balance this bitch out. They're out of order. All of this shit is out of order. Yeah. Okay. What else, Spirit? Spirit is telling me to tell someone you were born to lead. Okay? You're born to lead. And this can only become reality when you are willing to put yourself in that position. So the stag energy allows you to feel safe. Come up out of that. Come up out of the cave, because you've been up in there long enough, hermit, like I was. Because I really was enjoying myself being alone. I love my own energy. I love chilling and relaxing. I love my peace. Okay? I ain't got time for the time with the bullshit. And people got too much bullshit for me. All right. So that's why I don't attach myself to shit. Because as soon as you start acting like you ain't got no monkey ass sense, there you go. Be free, birdie, fly away. So I can stay in my peaceful place. No, don't let people be tampering with your nerves, family. This is your life. This is your life. Live it in the best way that you can, without all of these attachments and people weighing you down and trying to make you feel guilty over their irresponsibilities. Hell no. Okay, let's move on. So they said you can feel safe to come out, all right, and show your presence and your power and be agile in your thinking, and you are being encouraged to retain your dignity and be proud of who you are and all that you've accomplished. And this in turn will give you even more power to thrive onward and upward. Period. And this is the last card. We're going to do this. Okay? We're going to do this. Okay, no. What Spirit saying one more after this. Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm ready, Spirit. Thank you. Medicine Mother. Okay. Why? Why Spirit keep talking about your intuition? And my nose itching. You see this nose? It's itching. Okay? And that's a signal to me. That's truth. Truth is speaking. Spirit is saying, honor your inner knowing. Medicine woman, you know if this message is for you. You know if I'm speaking, if the divine is speaking the truth through me. You know. Somebody I'm talking to is intuitive. Okay? So Spirit is telling you right now, honor your inner knowing. Medicine mother. Somebody that works medicine. Someone that is intuitive with the spirits. Yeah, you in tune. You're a channeler, right? Honor your traditions, your ancestors shit. Your ancestors. You may have somebody might be of an African culture too. Your ancestors. Right? Someone wear cowrie shells. All right? Okay, listen. Listen, okay? It's a need for me to tell you this. Whoever is listening to this. And then after this, I'm going to go into this one more because Spirit is telling me to do this. All right, look, take action. That's what Spirit is telling you. Take action. Take action. Do what you know you need to do. Okay? Mothers always know best. They say. Mothers always know best, they say. And it's true. We all know a maternal figure who extremely intuitive and insightful. And this medicine mother has gone through many ups and downs. And she has lived and she has lost. And she knows what it's like to suffer and want to give up. So the medicine of this card is that it's okay to make mistakes and get it wrong sometimes. And it's okay for things to come to an end. It's not the end of the world. It's just the end of one chapter and the beginning of something new. The medicine mother reminds you that even though you will have low lows, you aren't here to suffer. You're here to be supported and to support others. So let her give you the love and encouragement to take the next step forward. Okay? There is an old pattern rising up in you now, and it's time to deal with it and release it for good. You're being encouraged to love and respect yourself enough to take the steps you need to take to move closer to where you would like to be. It sound good to me. Uh, It sound good to me. You already know the answers. You know what you need to do. You may have been using delaying tactics or holding back, but now you are being guided to take action. Action requires courage. But your angels and guides are bringing you the courage to move forward. I wonder if you hear any of this shit. Hold on. Because I know I got my Bluetooth on. Oh my God. Hello? I hope the Bluetooth is off. Can y'all hear me? I think it's a little bit too late for me to voice was. Oh, okay. What the fuck? Okay, let me make sure. I think. Hold on. Yeah, let me just keep it on. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, so here we go, family. Um, I think this is a beautiful message. You know, I came on here. I didn't have no message. I just do what spirit tells me to do. So whoever this is your message, okay? I just allow spirit to channel the energy through me. But spirit is telling you, you already know. Stop worrying yourself. Or stop second guessing yourself. And if you haven't, and you know that you know, I'm letting you know, you know. Keep going. Right? Focus your energy. Protect your energy. Protect your journey. Right? Stop asking people. Don't ask them a damn thing. Because they don't know shit anyway. Right? Somebody got the gift. are you have a gift of healing. There, you have a very strong culture. There's one more that I've read. What else? Thank you, Ethan. Thank you. I'm ready. Thank you. What else you want? Thank you. Woo. Okay. Whoever I'm talking to, Divine said you a badass. You need to know who you are. I don't know, Spirit trying to hype you up. Spirit hyping you up. Spirit say you a badass, a divine badass. You ain't just a badass. You a divine. You a whole. What is it? A whole movement. A whole movement, right? You's a whole rebel. Whoever I'm talking to, a whole rebel. They don't want to mess with you. I'm here to stir your ass up, though. Okay? Because a rebel know a rebel. All right? I'm here to stir it up. Let's get this party started. Right? We're not here to blend in. I'm talking about a wild and free soul. You know you free. You not about nobody trying to do all good things is wild and free. They tell you, oh, you're not supposed to be like this. You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to look like this and dress like no hell no. We supposed to do what we feel, how we feel, express how you want, do what you want, live how you want, get down like you want. That's what we're here for now. Create your own shit. Okay? All right. This is it. Okay, and then that's it. All right, so here it is, a divine badass. Spirit say you're a divine badass. You may feel under pressure. Okay, this is for you. You may feel under pressure to conform maybe to someone else's opinion or even to your own previous plans or ideals. Didn't I just say that before I even read this? You're here to express the be you. They don't worry about what if they can't figure it out. They ain't supposed to figure the shit out. I don't know why people always feel like they try to figure you out. Then once they try to figure out, oh, that's a weak spot and that's a strong spot. So I'm gonna go after the weak bitch. If you don't get your ass up out my face, you family, you don't even have to touch them because the divine will never allow these kind of people around you. You may feel under pressure to conform. You don't have to. All right. To somebody else's previous plans or ideals, you can stop all that madness now. You starting to come into your own. You're starting to see the truth. You're starting to see what's veiled. What is the illusion? What you believed in all your life? That is a lie. Don't give your power to make choices away to another, whether that is the choice of what to believe or how to behave. Don't give away your power to the past if it will take you away from what you know is true now, even if it seems to be more difficult in the short term. Trust that living what you know is true and right for you is the only way that you can gain the happiness and the fulfillment that you want and you deserve. You are a beautiful, divine rebel. What I say? That's what the message said. Didn't I say that before we read this? You are a beautiful, divine rebel, a soul stirrer, one who rattles the cage and rocks the boat in the name of truth, love, and wisdom. You believe that we need to create a world that takes care of all beings. You won't be talked out of what you know is true. Deep in your soul, you refuse. I say refuse. Huh? Even with my list, refuse to be put down or manipulated by anyone. You won't let fear, yours, or anyone else control you. You rebel against belief systems that would put doubt in your mind and fear in your heart. You are your own person. And you know that trying to fit in is only for those who are afraid to stand out. You don't insult yourself by trying to be anyone other than your true self. You know that you don't need to be like anyone else because you are amazing and valuable just as you are. And you can inspire others to overcome their fears just by believing in the truth of your heart and going after what you want with passion and confidence. Because you, my dear, my brother, my sister, are a bad ass in a good way. All right. Now, let me just give you a little bit more something to go with before we leave here. All right, because I need to stir the fire in you. I need for you to know who you are and shift over to the divine feminine energy. Get out of the logic. Balance yourself. There's the masculine and the feminine. But right now, we're listening to our intuitive because what you see on the outside is lies. And if you continue to keep following what you see on the outside, you're going to fall because that's what they do. Wild and free. That's what you are. All good things are wild and free. They mad because they can't tame you. They mad because they can't control you. They mad because they can't dominate you. They mad because they can't brainwash you. They mad because you don't want to fit in their circles. They mad because you'd rather walk alone. They mad because they isolated you and you preferred that and you said thank you very much. This is an important time in your life when you are being guided to lead from your heart, divine feminine energy, the heart. Even if it makes no sense to you or anyone else, or if your mind screams at you with fear and doubt, logic, don't ignore what your heart is telling you. Give yourself the time and space that you need away from the noise and the demands of the world and other people so that the quiet, sure voice of your heart can be heard. Hear all of that noise? You hear that? That's the world. That's the matrix. That's what they want. Helter skelter. Craziness. You don't know your ass from your head, from your foot to your hand, and they got you walking around like a robot. Right? Next thing you know, you transhuman, half robot. Right? Then you done lost your consciousness to the divine. Now they don't want you to connect to source energy, the divine feminine energy. They don't want you to connect to that. They want you to follow the rules because God says, who the fuck is God? I'm still trying to figure out the God that they talking about that's on that money dollar bill. If y'all know, please let me know. Because it sure is not the divine source energy, universe. No, that's some motherfucking shit that man made up because they want us to follow the rules, their lodges, their secret societies, their governmental influences. I ain't saying go and break no law. That's not what I said. I said, stop letting people infringe on your truth. Wake up, know who you are, because they do. That's why they try to keep you asleep. Keep feeding you poisonous food, fruit with no seeds. Where they do that at? I want to know. Why the divine feminine energy is executed out of all things? No seeds in the fruit, bitch. How's you born? Okay. Anyways, let me go back. Okay, here we go. Give yourself the time and the space so you can do away from the noise that we just heard, and the demands of the world and other people, so that the quiet, sure voice of your heart can be heard. Then take courage and act on what you feel, because your heart is wise and is worthy of your trust. Now, listen, please. And your heart was never meant to be tamed. It is always true. When you allow yourself to be true to your heart, it will show you how to create a beautiful contribution to this world that fills you up with joy and peace. You don't need to be ashamed of what you feel or be persuaded that you should feel different. Your heart has a wisdom beyond the logic of the mind. It has its own creative genius, a unique way to reframe problems, attract solutions, and empower us to believe our dreams to life. Some may be afraid of the wild freedom of the heart. You are not the, you are not the, hold on, Divine Feminine. She's flying away. Wait a minute now. The Divine Feminine, she's flying away now. She says she ain't got time for this shit. She says she ain't got time for this shit. Get it right now. Let's get it right. Let's get it right. Let's get it tight. Let's get it right. All right. Okay, Spirit say, okay, where am I at? Some may be afraid of the wild freedom of your heart, and you are not one of those people. Your mind may not always understand why your heart feels and guides you the way it does. So when people be lying to you and you know your heart is saying that person is lying, that monkey is lying. You gotta listen, family. Oh no, baby, you know I don't no. Listen to your heart. You know when something is over. You know when that job is just you just don't feel it no more. You just trying everything that you can just to go in there to and you don't want to be there because it's something you didn't learn all you can learn there. You didn't did all you can do. Oh, we love you, Betty. We want you to stay. No, because because if they had the opportunity to move on to better things, they're gonna do it. People like are crabs in the bucket. They like for you to stay stuck like them. Okay, so that's why they're afraid of your wild freedom. They're afraid of your heart because your ass will just take off, sell all that shit, get you a little thing, and travel around the world. All right, or just get rid of it altogether and move overseas. You are not one of those people. Your mind may not always understand why your heart feels and guides you the way it does, but that is okay. Reassure your mind that your heart can show you how to live in a way that is amazing and that is safe to trust in that. You are a wild child of the universe, and your heart is showing you the way to fulfill your divine destiny. So give yourself permission to live a life that makes your heart happy. The world needs your joy. The world don't need you sad, depressed, and scared. The world needs your joy, your light, your frequency. Okay, somebody might, I don't know who this for, but somebody might have been having um, digestive issues, digestive problems, like your stomach been upset a lot, maybe you've been nervous a lot or afraid, having fearful. Okay, if it's something like that, ginger tea is a very good thing for you. It just depends on what the stomach issue is. If it's like a lot of nervousness, drinking some chamomile ginger tea, relax, do some breathing, deep breathing, go outside in nature, find you a tree, a nice, beautiful tree that you can connect to, hug the tree, love the tree, and that's the tree. If you can sit up under branches and just obtain its wisdom, then sit down and just breathe in and out. That tree gonna heal you, all right? And the tea brings some type of calmness to your stomach and to your anxiety. Treat yourself well. It's time. That's what we're here for. That's what this channel is about. Treat yourself well and listen to your own intuition and trust your path. You got this. Okay? Until I see you all again, much love. Peace.